Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Scale Modeling with Mike Ashe. Today is the third in our series on kits of yesteryear. So I want to talk to you just for a few minutes about the three Renwal kits that you're looking at as I'm talking to you. They were produced back in the 1960s, they're 1/72nd scale, and Renwal produced these as two for each kit, and they, of course back then they were $1. They were a little bit more when I bought them off of eBay. But what was so unique about these kits, and still is unique about these little gems, is that it had all the internal structural framing for both the wings and the fuselages. And I gotta tell you, if you just build them up like that and put a little bit of rigging on them, they will just look exquisite. Even the little tiny 1/72nd scale wheels were actually spoked. So Renwal produced 6 of these, and you got 2 in each kit, and then years later, Entex, what they did was they issued these separately in boxes, and then they did a 3-for-1 kit. And in addition to the 6 Renwal kits of early flying machines, in addition to that, they produced a de Havilland 1910 early flying machine. So in total, there are actually 7 of these types of kits of early flying machines with all the internal structural components floating around on eBay, and I highly recommend them. So what we're going to do is I'll go through each one of the kits and show you all the parts, and then we'll talk about it on the backside. Stay tuned.
Let's start with the Curtiss Golden Flyer and the Avro Triplane. The Curtiss Golden Flyer parts are all on one tree. The wing framing is well molded, well shaped, and it's very petite. All the parts on the tree are virtually flash free, which is pretty incredible considering its age. The Avro triplane is on 2 sprues. The fuselage framing is nicely done and very petite. And the wing framing is a tad bit thick, but still all the framing is nicely shaped. Here's the second sprue, and again, the parts are virtually flash-free. Here's the Blerod and the Wright brothers 1903 Flyer. The Blerod is a fairly simple assembly, and all the parts are on one sprue. The wings and fuselage framing are very well done, and they're very petite in their appearance. All these 1/72nd scale kits have spoked wheels, which is pretty incredible for their scale. The wing framing on the Wright Flyer is just absolutely superb and very well done. The framing on this sprue for the Wright Flyer is somewhat delicate, but after assembly it'll be pretty strong. Here is the Renwal Boston Farman and the Antoinette single monoplane. There's a lot of parts for the Boston Farman, and they're on 2 separate sprues. On the second sprue, you can clearly see how petite the wing framing is on this kit. The Antoinette monoplane is on 1 sprue, and all the parts are just absolutely superb. The wing framing is petite, but very sturdy. The fuselage framing for the Antoinette is also very petite and very well done. And lastly, here is the de Havilland 1910 No. 1 flying machine. This kit is on 1 sprue, and the color of the plastic mimics actual wood. The wing framing is a bit thick, but very well done. The spoked wheels are very petite, and they have absolutely no flash on them. The fuselage framing is also well done. It's a bit thick, but it still looks really good. All the parts in this kit are well detailed, just like in the Renwal kits, and they're all flash free.
Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed today's video, the third in our series on kits of yesteryear. With that, happy scale modeling. Don't forget to visit us at www.mikeashe.com and on our YouTube channel, and have a great evening.